All right, let's talk about fitness, but probably not in the way you're used to. Today, we're diving into an approach that basically takes the entire rulebook, the one about gains, reps, and staring at yourself in the mirror, and just chucks it out the window. It's this wild, kind of satirical philosophy called the Samba Protocol, or the anti-workout enlightenment.
I mean, right from the jump, we get this total paradox. The moment you admire your abs, they've betrayed you? What does that even mean? How can your own body betray you just for, looking at it? That's the real puzzle here, the thing we're going to try and unpack. Because this isn't really about working out. It's a full-on attack on the ego.
So to really get what this is all about, you have to understand this one key idea, the fitness koan. Like a traditional Zen koan. It's a riddle, a puzzle. But the point isn't really to find the answer. The whole point is to use the question to just completely shatter our own ideas about why we even bother to exercise. So how does this fitness koan thing actually work in practice? Well, the first step is to use it to, and I quote, vaporize gym bro dogma. Yeah, we're about to go down a path that completely rejects traditional goals. Welcome to what the protocol calls the no reps enlightenment. And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it. The focus isn't on adding anything. You're not trying to build more muscle or hit a new personal record. The real goal is subtraction. Not losing weight, but losing the part of your ego that needs all that stuff. It's a total 180 from the typical fitness mindset. Okay, so how do you actually do this? Well, the protocol kicks off by pointing out the single biggest enemy you have to defeat on this journey to, enlightenment. Simple, direct, and man, is it powerful. According to this first rule, the mirror, which is usually, the main tool for tracking your progress at the gym, is actually the thing holding you back the most.
This just flips the whole idea of progress on its head, doesn't it? In this system, if you actually see a visible change in your body, that's a sign you've already failed. It means you're still stuck on the look of fitness, the form, instead of the actual feeling of just being.
So how do you actually break free from this? Well, the protocol's methods are a little unconventional. See, true strength isn't about a six-pack. It's that core strength you don't even notice because you're laughing your head off doing a backflip. And what happens if you catch yourself flexing? The penalty is designed to be so ridiculous, so humbling, it just shatters your ego right there on the spot. A rebirth is required. All right, so we know what we're supposed to avoid. But what are you supposed to do? I mean, if the whole point is to achieve nothing you can measure, what in the world does an anti-workout ritual even look like?
This is just brilliant. Every single step here is its own little physical koan. The warm-up uses being off balance to force you to ask, why am I even doing this? The strength set, that's just a beautiful, beautiful lesson in futility. And the cardio? It's like this poetic surrender to a goal you can never, ever reach. This is a workout for your brain that just happens to use your body.
But look, the physical stuff is only half the battle. The mental challenge is just as big. The protocol lays out these specific koans for anyone who might look great on the outside, but, as the source puts it, feels dead inside.
Oh, I love this one. It totally hijacks gym speak, the deadlift, this pure test of raw strength, and points it at the heaviest thing most of us are actually carrying around, our own expectations. Seriously, how would you even start to lift that?
And here you get this perfect satirical collision of two different worlds. It's basically asking, what happens when you bring pure, quiet mindfulness into the loudest, most intense part of gym culture? Can enlightenment actually make the holy squat rack vanish on leg day? This final koan is a pure sensory head-scratcher. It's a direct assault on the whole cause and effect logic of exercise. The idea that you have to suffer first to get the reward? It's asking you to imagine the effect without the cause, which just turns the whole idea of earning it completely upside down. Of course, a protocol this weird is going to need an equally weird guide. And trust me, this is not a personal trainer you're going to find on Instagram. Let me introduce you to the untrainer. I mean, this chart says it all, right? A normal trainer gives you structure, a plan, motivation.
The untrainer, they give you riddles, they punish you for being attached to things. Their goal isn't to build your body up, but to tear down your need to be built up. And this thinking extends to nutrition, too. Forget about macros and meal prep. This is about ritual and humility. Counting calories becomes a task you can never finish. Spilling your protein shake isn't a mess. Nope. It's a chance to get some humility gains. It's all just designed to break that rigid, obsessive control that defines so much of modern diet culture. Okay, so all of this craziness leads to the grand finale of the protocol. It's called the final non-rep. And, as you've probably guessed by now, it has absolutely nothing to do with finishing a set of reps. This is it. This is the core meditation of the whole practice. It's all about pushing your effort to the absolute breaking point, the point of total surrender. The idea is to completely dissolve the I, the person doing the thing, and just become the action itself. You're not lifting the barbell anymore. The barbell is lifting you. And then you get the punchline. Right after this deep, ego-shattering moment of cosmic connection, you're told to do push-ups in your own tears. It's just the perfect mix of profound insight and total absurdity. It's a final little reminder not to take even your own enlightenment too seriously. And this is the final poetic image the Samba protocol leaves us with. The ultimate act of letting go isn't just ignoring the perfect body, it's destroying it, metaphorically speaking. And what's left behind? It's just pure essence, something that simply is, without trying to be anything at all. So in the end, whether you look at this as a legitimate spiritual path or just a really clever satire, the Samba protocol leaves us with one heck of a question. In a world that is obsessed with numbers, progress pics, and personal bests, what if the only real gains are the ones we completely lose track of?